Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Nightmare. I'm finally posting again after yeah, it's been months. So, update. Things that I said that was going to happen that didn't happen. Manga didn't come out the 1st of January. I actually pushed it back to enter into Saturday AM summer manga. Gives me more chance to fix up the story, come up with a better way to tell it within 10 to 20 pages and all that stuff. Another thing was my series I was going to make to basically, this is going to be a monthly thing. It's going to be posted at the end of this month. This is going to be posted in February, so hopefully I get done by the end of this month. I should. And gonna be doing that. It's basically me going over how I'm making my comics and all that. But yeah, this is just going to be a little thing about my experience with D&D. It's been pretty good, actually. I can't cap. So the last day, when was the last day? It was a couple of days ago. I'm a few days removed, and it's been 4 days. Okay. Gotta say, it was such a good experience. We're actually planning a part 2. I think he's doing a part 2. Like a lot of people had to make new characters. I didn't, because my character story didn't really end. My character didn't have closure at the end of it, which I think was a big point, where like there wasn't any closure with my character. So he decided to, the DM, Kyuki, decided to keep it going, which, you know, I'm glad that he did. So the first one was my character, Caspar. This is another character. This is Venom's character, who will be the artist for the series that I'm gonna make. Yeah, this is his character. He's the bard of the group. I didn't really like how this pose came out at first. I think I messed up on the eye. I think I brought it down too low. Then I tried to make it higher. Didn't really work out. So I decided to just try a bunch new stuff. And this is the pose I came up with. This is what I ended up on. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I think the first two and the last one you're going to see were the easiest. Actually, no, the third one was actually the easiest. I think the first two and the last one you're going to see were probably the ones I liked I won't say the most. I think they're the ones that took the least amount of effort. But minus the third one. The third one wasn't that hard. But yeah, he's a bard. He likes money. He has like this two-sided personality thing because of lore. Again, like, I wish we were streaming these, because I could just take the voice recording of the streams and like put them in, but sadly, we didn't stream any of these because it's really hard to stream just digital D&D, because we're all over the world. Me, Venom and Kyuki are in America. One of my friends, Neko, is in the UK, and then the other two are in Indonesia. So it's like, there's not really a way for us to do tabletop. But yeah, I really like how this one came out. Showed his love of gold, showed the little secret personality thing in the background. Yeah, this next one. Alright, so she's our healer, and she loves trees. So the whole idea of this third cover was to just show that. And in showing that, it was just it was literally just showing how much she likes trees. I tried to go for this like angel-like pose type thing. I wasn't feeling it. The anatomy was kind of off. see like a bird person thingy. Didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, so yeah, this one wasn't it. So yeah, I just eventually I decided to scrap this one. I had multiple layers open, and then I decided to go with this one. I thought it was funny. It is kind of funny. She just really likes trees. Can't say I really tried with the line art. It's mainly because I think I was doing this while driving. I think that's what it was. I think we were on the way somewhere, went out on vacation. I brought my iPad and I was just trying to do it while driving. This one, oh my god, this one took the longest time. I think, let me pull it up right quick. Let's see, canvas information. I know I spent mad time on this. I spent 5 hours on this picture. Took so long. But yeah, that was the fourth one. But like man, it took so long to do anything on that one. And I was trying all these different poses, and they were just not coming together. She was actually the last one I did. So I tried to base it off of us fighting this like bug monster. So she's like going through it and cutting it, and I was kind of getting the angle right, but I just kept trying all these different ones. Then I tried to do this one where it's like an action panel of her swooping through it, and that one didn't really. I thought this one was gonna be the one. I thought this was gonna be the one. And then I decided I was gonna ink it really like loosely, and I was gonna make it look like an impact frame, but it was too loose, you know what I mean? And I didn't really do it right. It just looks so sloppy, and like, yeah, you guys are seeing it on screen. I hated that one, so I decided to redo it, found a new pose, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure that was on a different day too. Like, I spent multiple days on this. And then, yeah, I just started going in with the sketches, and I think this is when I realized, yeah, this is the one. You know, sometimes it takes a few times, and then you finally get the one. She's the character's muscular, so that's what I was going with. And yeah, like this one just took so long. That's because I couldn't really figure out a pose. But when I finally got down, it was pretty good. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should show her like going up against it or something. Decided against that. And then, you know, there's just this one that you see right now, like the whole monster thing in the front and behind, and then, you know, her. That's what I decided to end it on. I think it was alright. It just took so long. I think that's the issue. But yeah. So the next one, I think it might be my favorite. Yeah, you know, see, just doing colors. The coloring, surprisingly for all of these, once I got the inks down, it was perfectly fine with the coloring. I already had all the color palettes, because everyone in the D&D group is an artist, which I thought was really cool. So everyone was just making art. So because of that, it was really easy to just get the color palette down, as well as just based off the description. This one, I tried a bunch of different stuff. Let me actually check the time I spent on this one. This one I also spent 5 hours on. Most of that was just me sitting there contemplating like what I'm going to do, because I thought I was going to go for this one, right? I thought I was going to do something like this, like it's swirling around him, like bugs swirling around him, because we beat for the last one with the other character. Her name is Briar. That was for us fighting a bug monster, the D&D insects. And then this one was this character from Nakoko, he got the power of the D&D of insects. So I was just trying all these other poses, all this other stuff, and it was just not looking right. I do think that pose is pretty decent. I just don't think it worked for what I wanted. He has daggers, so I tried to find like reference from like Solo Leveling, because Solo Leveling has like some cool poses with daggers. So yeah, that's another one right there. Try to keep doing new stuff with daggers. If you're on Pinterest, you might recognize this picture. If you're on Pinterest a lot for reference, you might recognize this picture. So I tried to do that too. And then I did that one. This one almost became the last one. But I decided to just resize. When I drew that, I remembered I had this picture from when, it's not a picture, it's a panel from a webtoon, for the webtoon called the Action Contest that I never finished. So yeah, gave him all his markings, tattoos, and all that stuff. And yeah, at this point I already knew that this was the one. I was completely aware that this is the one I wanted, and like it was just so obvious at this point. And yeah, that's all the pictures. I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to post more often, just because, you know, I have other plans. That thing is definitely going to come out with me creating my stories and all that. Definitely gonna come out. Watch me on Twitch. Link in the description. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.